Today's news highlights. D 2024/06/06. Time cutoff, 1700 hours. News title, Chen Maifeng, 67, maintains youthful appearance with ginger tea. Too spicy? Traditional Chinese medicine reveals one secret to sweeten and blood stagnation. Release date, June 5, 2024. Source, Health 2.0. News highlights, at 67, Chen Maifeng maintains her youthful appearance by drinking ginger tea daily and avoiding cold drinks. Ginger tea promotes blood circulation, improves menstrual pain and irregularities, and reduces dampness and fatigue. Drinking ginger tea on an empty stomach in the morning activates the digestive system but is not suitable for those with yin deficiency, internal heat, strong stomach fire, or liver stagnation. Adding longan and red dates to ginger tea can alleviate its spiciness and contribute to nourishing blood and calming the mind. News title, Wake up with a swollen face like bread man? Doctors share 3 tips for quick depuffing. Drinking more water actually reduces swelling. Release date, June 5, 2024. Source, Health 2.0. News highlights, eating too salty the night before can cause facial swelling the next day. Doctors recommend 3 quick ways to reduce puffiness. 1. Facial massage using lotion, massaging from the chin along the jawline to the ears and from under the ears to the neck to promote blood circulation. 2. Cold compress to constrict blood vessels and reduce swelling. 3. Drinking coffee, which has diuretic effects to promote urine excretion and reduce swelling. Moreover, drinking more water actually helps reduce swelling because adequate hydration promotes the body's drainage function. News title, Huangpu Military Academy's 100th anniversary celebration held in Fengshan, Yantifa, less than 100 alumni attend the event in China. Release date, June 5, 2024. Source, Epoch Times. News highlights, the Huangpu Military Academy will hold its 100th anniversary celebration of the establishment of the Huangpu Army on the 16th, located in Fengshan, Taiwan, with an expected attendance of over 10,000 people. The Chinese Communist Party, CCP, is trying to attract Taiwanese veterans to attend the celebration in China, but it is understood that fewer than 100 people will go. Yan Tifa, chairman of the Veterans Affairs Council, emphasized the importance of upholding equality and dignity, complying with the Cross-Strait Acts and the National Security 5 laws. In addition, the process of retrieving retirement pay from those who have violated the national security law and had their sentences finalized is underway, with 7 individuals having their retirement pay confiscated so far. Yan Tifa stated that the status quo of Chiang Kai-shek's bronze statue will be maintained and should not be moved. News title, Biden reaffirms willingness to deploy troops to defend Taiwan. Taiwan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs sincerely thanks. Release date, June 5, 2024. Source, Epoch Times. News highlights, U.S. President Biden reiterated in an interview with Time magazine that if the CCP invades Taiwan, he does not rule out the use of U.S. military force. This marks his 5th time expressing willingness to deploy troops to defend Taiwan. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of China, Taiwan, expressed sincere welcome and gratitude to Biden's statement, emphasizing Taiwan's determination to defend freedom, democracy, and security, enhance self-defense capabilities, and deepen cooperation with the United States and other countries. The CCP continues its military pressure on Taiwan by frequently sending aircraft and ships to harass Taiwan. The Ministry of National Defense emphasizes that the military is closely monitoring and responding to these actions. News title, Bankruptcy of Rural Banks in Henan Province, Depositors demanding deposits detained for several months. Release date, June 5, 2024. Source, Epoch Times. News highlights, in a $42 billion scam in Henan Province, China, victims protested in Xingzhou but were detained by the police. Although many people have been released, Wu Yangyun and 2 others remain detained. Protesters are being treated strictly, including moldy food and limited sleep. Economic protest activities have surged, causing concerns for the CCP about large-scale riots, leading to intensified crackdowns on dissent. Families of the victims are anxious about the lack of contact, and Wu Yangyun and others are accused of provocation and disturbance. Victims persist in demanding compensation, but more than 1,000 people have not been compensated yet, and they continue to struggle to recover their deposits. News title, Pillowcases dirtier than toilet seats? Microbiologist tells you how often to wash them. Release date, June 5, 2024. Source, Epoch Times. News highlights, unwashed pillowcases accumulate a large amount of bacteria and mites, even dirtier than toilet seat covers. Microorganisms in pillowcases can trigger allergies and respiratory problems. It is recommended that ordinary people wash their sheets and pillowcases once a month, while those with allergies should wash them weekly. Choosing high-density fabrics can prevent mite infestations, and replacing pillows every season helps maintain cleanliness. News title, TSMC invests $4 billion to cultivate semiconductor talent. These universities and high schools are included. Release date, June 5, 2024. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. News highlights. The TSMC board approved a donation of up to NT$ 4 billion to Taiwan University, National Yangming Jiaotong University, National Tsinghua University, National Cheng Kung University, selected high schools, and girls' high schools in Taiwan for long-term semiconductor research, teaching, and talent cultivation. In recent years, TSMC has collaborated with several universities to promote industry academia projects, encourage semiconductor research, and provide students with practical training. In addition, the board also approved a capital budget of approximately $17.3562 billion for advanced process capacity expansion, packaging technology upgrades, and decided to increase capital for subsidiaries to reduce foreign exchange hedging costs while conducting common stock repurchases to offset dilution effects. News title, Bill Gates Summer Reading List 2024. The Power of Generosity, Community Kindness Initiative attracts response from 500,000 people. Release date, June 4, 2024. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. News highlights. The Power of Generosity describes how Catherine Barrett inspired social goodwill during the COVID-19 lockdown in Australia through a small gesture. She founded the Pandemic of Kindness community, sharing stories of kindness to encourage people to help each other. Members of the community shared many heartwarming stories, demonstrating that kindness can spread in society. Through such actions, the author urges people to believe in kindness and infect others with kindness. Even ordinary people can have an infectious influence and contribute to writing a better story together. News title, Coffee contains more than just caffeine. The secret weapons in coffee, drinking the right coffee is healthier. Release date, May 11, 2024. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. News highlights. Caffeine is the most well-known component in coffee, known for its ability to boost alertness, attention, and exercise performance. In addition to caffeine, coffee contains various healthful components such as chlorogenic acid, which has antioxidant properties and reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases and diabetes. However, excessive caffeine intake may lead to adverse reactions. News title, Tang Chipping's most mournful birthday. Rooted in Taiwan but encounters mother's passing, 24 years in showbiz plunged into nothingness. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Apple Daily News Network. News highlights. On Tang Chipping's 46th birthday, his 73-year-old mother passed away, leaving him insisting "That's not my mom," which drew suspicion from friends. Once a handsome actor, Tang is now in a sorry state with a declining career, his emaciated appearance prompting sighs of pity. From being a model to an actor, he was involved in numerous rumored relationships with female celebrities but failed to excel in his career. Tang's identity is complicated. He holds a Thai passport but lacks Taiwanese citizenship. After his mother's death, he refused to identify her body, still believing she hasn't disappeared, affecting his perception of his mother and facing reality. News title, Chaos in the Entertainment Industry. Foreign basketball player sends messages to cheerleaders during the game, labeling it flirting, declares love for her on IG. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Apple Daily News Network. News highlights. During the PLG playoffs first round between the Kings and the Dreamers, Kings foreign player Michael sent text messages to the Dreamers cheerleader Milk during the game, implying flirting, sparking controversy. Milk publicly shared these private messages, and Michael later expressed his love for her on Instagram. After their conversation was exposed, Michael even posted Milk's photos on his IG story, expressing affection, shocking many. This incident has garnered widespread attention and controversy, involving inappropriate behavior during the game and professional ethics. News title, Hwang Rongsun keeps his word for real. Generously gives a 25,000 TWD tip, netizens praise, a real man who honors commitments. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Apple Daily News Network. News highlights. Nvidia CEO Hwang Rongsun fulfills his promise, greeting at Spring Leak Private Kitchen, receiving praise from netizens despite not dining there. The Cat Lord fan club revealed that when employees invited Hwang Rongsun again, he actually honored his commitment, earning praises like a real man who honors commitments from netizens. Hwang Rongsun gave an $800 tip, receiving warm responses. Spring Leak Private Kitchen is a contemporary Taiwanese restaurant established in 2023, with branches in Taipei and Taichung, offering omakase dishes ranging from 1,200 to 3,000 TWD. News title, She stood waiting for the train and was threatened with contract termination, please exit Taiwan Rail Deputy Station Master sparks controversy. Release time, June 6, 2024. Data reference, Apple Daily News Network. News highlights. The Deputy Station Master at Taiwan Rail's Chaozhou Station recorded the behavior of violating passengers and uploaded it to YouTube, sparking heated debate. In the video, the deputy station master repeatedly asked a female passenger to move away to avoid obstructing other passengers, and even threatened to terminate the contract. Netizens' reactions were mixed, with some agreeing with the deputy station master's actions, praising his responsibility, while others criticized him for being excessive, suggesting that Taiwan Rail should have better handling methods. Some netizens expressed support for the deputy station master's actions, stating that he acted appropriately, but others questioned whether he was too aggressive. News title: Taking a selfie with a steam train ends in tragedy. 29-year-old woman fatally hit on the head. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News Network. News highlights: a 29-year-old woman in Islahuaca, Mexico, was fatally hit by a steam train while trying to take a selfie with it, inadvertently approaching the tracks. Authorities urge people to maintain a distance of at least 10 meters when watching trains and to avoid getting close to the tracks to prevent similar tragedies from happening again. News title: Disaster-affected residents urgently recruit moving workers. Exorbitant hourly wages revealed. Must climb to the 20th floor while wearing N95 masks throughout. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News Network. News highlights: After a fire in the Hsinchu Sunny Sky Mall community, reconstruction work faces numerous challenges, sparking online controversy over the recruitment message demanding workers to climb stairs to the 20th floor, wear rain boots, and N95 masks, with an hourly wage of 600 TWD. Netizens questioned the harsh conditions, pointing out the need for protective gear during moving and that the hourly wage is insufficient to compensate for the risks. Although the original poster has deleted the recruitment message, the issue of safety protection and labor conditions remains a topic of concern. The Hsinchu City Environmental Protection Bureau reminds the public to stay away from fire scenes, ensure ventilation, and avoid contact with hazardous substances. News title: Huang Rongsun really kept his promise. Generously gives a 2.5 million TWD tip. Netizens praise a real man who honors commitments. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News Network. News highlights: NVIDIA CEO Huang Rongsun fulfills his promise by greeting at Spring Leak Private Kitchen, receiving praise from netizens despite not dining there. The Cat Lord fan club revealed that when employees invited Huang Rongsun again, he actually honored his commitment, earning praises like a real man who honors commitments from netizens. Huang Rongsun gave an $800 tip, receiving warm responses. Spring Leak Private Kitchen is a contemporary Taiwanese restaurant established in 2023, with branches in Taipei and Taichung, offering omakase dishes ranging from 1,200 to 3,000 TWD. News title: Standing to wait for the train, threatened with contract termination, please exit. Taiwan Rail Deputy Station Master sparks controversy. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News Network. News highlights: The deputy station master at Taiwan Rail's Chaozhou station recorded the behavior of violating passengers and uploaded it to YouTube, sparking heated debate. In the video, the deputy station master repeatedly asked a female passenger to move away to avoid obstructing other passengers, and even threatened to terminate the contract. Netizens' reactions were mixed, with some agreeing with the deputy station master's actions, praising his responsibility, while others criticized him for being excessive, suggesting that Taiwan Rail should have better handling methods. Some netizens expressed support for the deputy station master's actions, stating that he acted appropriately, but others questioned whether he was too aggressive. News title: Taking a selfie with a steam train ends in tragedy. 29-year-old woman fatally hit on the head. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Apple Daily News Network. News highlights: a 29-year-old woman in Islahuaca, Mexico, was fatally hit by a steam train while trying to take a selfie with it, inadvertently approaching the tracks. Authorities urge people to maintain a distance of at least 10 meters when watching trains and to avoid getting close to the tracks to prevent similar tragedies from happening again. Title: Military personnel no longer required to travel in groups. Ministry of National Defense issues order to allow independent travel. Published time: June 6, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: The Ministry of National Defense has revised its regulations on overseas travel, lifting the ban on military personnel traveling independently. However, they must provide a travel itinerary including flight and accommodation details. The previous requirement for mandatory group travel has sparked controversy, criticized for being bureaucratic and ineffective. Legislator Hung Shenhan pointed out that this regulation restricts hundreds of thousands of people from traveling freely abroad, including non-military personnel, indicating significant constraints. Title: Summer cold hazard. 2/19-year-old dies suddenly after chugging ice water following basketball game. Doctor: 3 groups at highest risk. Published time: June 6, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: A 19-year-old college student's heart stopped after drinking ice water, diagnosed with acute myocardial infarction, possibly related to rapid cooling. Doctors warn that chugging ice water is particularly dangerous for individuals with cardiovascular disease, high cholesterol, or diabetes. Similar cases have occurred on the court, warranting caution. Drinking ice water may trigger headaches, especially for those prone to migraines. It is recommended to rest for a moment after exercise before consuming cold drinks, or to warm up before ingesting. Title: Quick Check. Doctors warn of 2 signs on earlobes could be a warning sign of heart disease. Pale ears, be careful of increased risk of hearing loss. Published time, June 6, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: the folds of the earlobes are associated with coronary artery heart disease, serving as a warning signal. Earlobe creases are correlated with the risk of cardiovascular disease. In addition, abnormal ear color, such as redness or paleness, may indicate health problems. Red ear syndrome is often associated with migraines, while paleness may suggest poor blood circulation. These changes should raise awareness but are not diagnostic tools and require further medical evaluation. Title: Australian market in jeopardy. Thousands of electric cars remain unsold. Tesla graveyard appears in Port of Melbourne. Published time, June 6, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: the stagnation of Tesla vehicles at the Port of Melbourne in Australia is jokingly referred to as the Tesla graveyard, attributed to declining demand and the entry of new Chinese brands. Insufficient charging infrastructure and price competition from Chinese brands are the main reasons for Tesla's 44% sales decline. The industry is striving to move beyond the early stages of electric vehicles, with some Australians losing confidence. Intense price competition from Chinese brands like BYD affects Tesla's market share. The decline in Tesla sales may affect Victoria State Government's zero-emission vehicle targets, but Tesla claims its business is as usual. Title: Signature dish on tables in Tainan, burnt and twisted, drawing disapproval from 3,000 people, connoisseurs know its value. Published time, June 6, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: one of Tainan's distinctive delicacies is the burnt and twisted premium fish intestines, considered a hidden gem of Tainan. This dish primarily features the intestines of milkfish, expertly pan-fried to perfection, enhanced with pepper, salt, and ginger. Netizens describe its taste as reminiscent of chicken liver with a crunchy texture, yet rich with the flavor of fish. Freshness of the fish intestines is crucial, recommended to be consumed before 6 or 7 in the morning for optimal flavor. Title: Not in the tech industry. Employees of this company have the highest salary nationwide. Netizens shocked, their sales pitch was genuine. Published time, June 6, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: according to the 2023 data released by the Taiwan Stock Exchange, 70 companies have employees with annual salaries exceeding 2 million NT dollars, with the real estate agency leader Ishan Forest topping the list with an average salary of 5.526 million NT dollars. This news surprises many, as it was previously believed that the tech industry was the most lucrative, but the actual situation shows that sales personnel earn even higher salaries, sparking discussions among netizens. Some suddenly realize that when salespeople say "I've also bought one," it's not just empty words but a real situation. Title: Embracing Buddhism over Fame and Fortune. Marvel's wasp Evangeline Lilly announces retirement. Published time, June 6, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Marvel superhero film series Wasp Evangeline Lilly announced her retirement on Instagram, expressing her willingness to distance herself from fame and fortune and embrace Buddhism. She portrayed Wasp in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, appearing in several well-known films, but suddenly decided to leave. In her post, she mentioned her long-standing desire to retire from the entertainment industry and shared a 2006 video to illustrate her decision. She expressed gratitude for the blessings she has received and stated that although leaving may seem like a clear choice, stepping into Buddhism has brought her fulfillment. She also mentioned the possibility of returning to Hollywood but emphasized her readiness to embrace a new chapter. Title: Sibling accused of transferring grandmother's property. Lu Ruying accused of collusion, heartbrokenly reveals insider information. Published time, June 6, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Key points: Lu Ruying's sister was accused of misusing their grandmother's dementia to transfer property to her name, leading to accusations against Lu Ruying for supporting her sister. Lu Ruying released a statement through Believe Music, denying any involvement or profiteering and clarifying that the alleged collusion was unfounded. Raised by their grandparents from a young age, she spared no effort in caring for her grandmother and did not gain any benefits from it. She urged everyone to stop speculating and spreading misinformation. Title: Concerns of AI Island, Taiwan's energy solution? Published date, June 6, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. Key points: the future demands of AI training and large-scale data centers pose a significant challenge to power supply. An engineer in the United States pointed out that deploying over 100,000 H100 GPU high-end chips could potentially cause a power grid collapse, and the electricity needed for training AI in a data center could power 80,000 households. A US startup is attempting to harness nuclear fusion technology to achieve an unlimited energy supply akin to the sun. However, Taiwan remains in an observational phase regarding nuclear fusion technology, lacking relevant development plans and regulations, facing the challenge of missing out on clean energy development opportunities. Title: Up Close Look. Countdown to retirement of South Korea's F-4E Phantom fighter jets. Published date: June 6, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. Key points: the South Korean Air Force will retire the F-4 Phantom fighter jets, which have been in service for nearly 55 years, tomorrow. A Media Day event was held yesterday to showcase these legendary aircraft in advance. Currently, only 3 F-4E fighter jets remain in flight-worthy condition, belonging to the mid to late-stage versions equipped with the M61 Vulcan cannon. During the event, media interacted closely with the jets and witnessed the final flight demonstration of the F-4S. South Korea and Japan are the only Asian countries with F-4E fleets, with South Korea's F-4 squadron possessing the capability to deter North Korea. Title: Unusual. Magnitude 3.7 earthquake epicenter located in Hime, concerns raised about Zhonghua Fault. Published date: June 6, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. Key points: a magnitude 3.7 earthquake struck Hime Township, Zhonghua County, on the evening of the 5th, with the epicenter located 4.4 kilometers west of the Zhonghua County government. This event sparked discussions online despite its minor magnitude, as the location of the epicenter surprised many people, revealing that the Zhonghua Fault extends to the vicinity of Hime Township. Public concerns were raised about earthquakes and fault lines, urging relevant authorities to enhance understanding and preparedness. Title: Famed actress Tia Lee shows up skinny at Chu Lee Kwan's mother's memorial, vows to hang on. Published June 6, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: renowned producer and director Chu Lee Kwan's, known as Sister Kwan, mother passed away due to pneumonia at Taipei Veterans General Hospital on June 1 at 7 a.m., at the age of 93. The memorial will be open from today until the 14th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Notable figures like Zhang Xiaoyan, Tia Lee and Wang Lihom attended. Tia Lee, who has recently been busy filming a show in mainland China, expressed condolences and vowed to endure. Sister Kwan declined floral arrangements, opting to donate to charity. Celebrities and politicians, including Andy Lau, Tony Leung, Fei Wang, Tsai Ing-wen, and Chen Chi-mai, sent flowers to pay their respects. Title: Only 6 years after splitting, Gino spotted bringing new flame to multimillion-dollar mansion, apologizes and speaks out. Published June 6, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: local actor Gino, Tsai Dongui, was spotted dating a new woman after splitting with actress Xia Yuhi last year, returning to a multimillion-dollar mansion with her. He clarified on Facebook, stating they were just having a meal as friends and thanked the media for their hard work. He apologized to the woman, explaining the delay was due to recording. He denied cohabitation rumors, mentioning his mom's critique about his hat size jokingly. Title: Husband turns close female friend. Most beautiful prosecutor wife, leaving him would be difficult, reveals heartwarming moments. Published June 6, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: most beautiful prosecutor Chen Hanzhong, Lex Zhou, undergoing a gender transition due to cross-dressing fetish, expressed gratitude for wife Cher's understanding and acceptance. Cher admitted it's challenging to fully accept but is willing to accompany him through difficulties. Chen revealed his parents didn't approve initially, while Cher's parents were more open-minded. Their love story is heartwarming, with Cher jokingly saying it's hard to leave. Title: Even a Golden Bell winner struggles. Reveals unexpected living off savings for 6 months, facing reduced income and rent struggles. Published June 6, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: veteran actress Kei Shukin disclosed the economic pressure in the entertainment industry, emphasizing that actors' lives are not as good as perceived. She revealed years of hard work but still struggled to pay rent and car loans for 6 months. Kei clarified it's not crying poverty but reflecting on the mistaken perception. She urged for more understanding of artists' survival pressures and called for a friendlier society. Title: Performance Too Racy. Lee Duowai leads Dragonettes at Taipei Dome midfield dance, criticized for overly provocative moves, some suggest it belongs in a club. Published time: June 6, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Key points: cheerleader sensation Lee Duowai, highly popular in Taiwan, stirred controversy by leading the Weichuan Dragons cheerleaders in a self-choreographed dance at Taipei Dome. While their attire was not overly revealing, the sexy dance moves drew criticism from netizens, who deemed it disrespectful for a sports arena, especially with children present. Opposing views argue that the dance's skill level has improved and see no issue. Both perspectives sparked heated debates online. Title: Zhang Xinmei spills it all. Reveals the true colors of Yutian and Hu Guo behind the scenes. Published time, June 6, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Key points: Xiu Lanmaya, Cao Yuwen, and Zhang Xinmei will jointly appear on 2024 True Love Show, Sapphire Grand Ballroom. Zhang Xinmei disclosed her collaboration with Hu Guo over 20 years ago, praising his mentorship and pre-planning of their collaborations for the best performance. Influenced by her father in her childhood, she often sang at home and has hosted programs alongside celebrities like Yutian and Hong Ronghong, gaining profound hosting insights. Xiu Lanmaya expressed gratitude for the care provided by Zhu Jiliang during past tours, relieving her stress and offering coping strategies. Although Cao Yuwen hasn't participated in show performances, she meticulously prepared songs, guaranteeing the approval of older audiences. Zhang Xinmei assured that the song list for this event is carefully curated, promising to turn the venue into a large-scale karaoke party for the elderly. Title: Brawl involving several men and women erupts at Sangxingdui Museum, concerns raised about potential damage to artifacts, more valuable than their lives. Published time, June 6, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Key points: A brawl broke out at the Sangxingdui Museum in Sichuan, with a man wielding a plastic chair and attacking a woman, attracting onlookers. Security promptly intervened, escorting the involved visitors to medical and police facilities, with no reported damage to artifacts. The brawlers are under police investigation. Netizens condemned the behavior, expressing concerns about the museum's security and emphasizing the preciousness of its artifacts, deeming such actions unacceptable. Title: Corpse found floating under Taipei Bridge, head swollen and wrapped in tape. Police investigation ongoing. Published time, June 6, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Key points: Around 6 a.m. this morning, a passerby discovered a floating corpse under Taipei Bridge, prompting emergency services to retrieve it. The deceased, a male, showed signs of significant post-mortem swelling, with his head wrapped in tape. Police are currently investigating the case. Title: KOP case weighs heavily / unfazed by attacks from both sides. KO Wenjie refuses to attend investigation committee, exposing 2 key points. Published time, 2024/06/06. Source: Set News. Key points *. During KO Wenjie's tenure as mayor of Taipei, the increase in the land plot ratio for Jinghua City raised suspicions of favoring the Wei Chuan Group. The Taipei City Council established an investigation committee, inviting KO Wenjie to explain. KO declined to attend, with party insiders believing the case is already under investigation, expressing concerns that the investigation might turn into a political maneuver. Details of the Jinghua City case: the Wei Chuan Group received an increased plot ratio, criticized by the Democratic Progressive Party, DPP, as equivalent to offering a staggering NT $120 billion gift. The Wei Chuan Group stated that the plot ratio was obtained legally, urging the public not to jump to conclusions. With the establishment of the Jinghua City Case Investigation Committee, KO Wenjie has declined to attend. Core aides believe the case is already under investigation, and the investigation results should be impartial. Title: Han Kuo-yu's 67th birthday. Joined by Zhang Qichen for barbecue, reveals venue: the restaurant isn't owned by us. Published time, 2024/06/06. Source: Set News. Key points *. Legislative Speaker Han Kuo-yu will celebrate his 67th birthday on June 17. Last night, he shared on Facebook his gratitude to Legislative Vice Speaker Zhang Qichen and the team for celebrating his birthday in advance, dining together at Hanzhong Barbecue, and preparing an ice cream cake, allowing him to spend a warm and wonderful evening. Han Kuo-yu humorously remarked, "The restaurant isn't owned by the two of us," sparking discussions among netizens. Zhang Qichen also shared a message on Facebook, thanking Speaker Han and the Hanzhong team members for participating in the celebration in advance, wishing everyone a happy and healthy Dragon Boat Festival. Title: Gu Lisiung, Quibbling Over the Past. Future Military Academy Anniversary Celebrations to focus on marching together, no more strutting. Published time, 2024/06/06. Source: Set News. Key points *. In celebration of the centennial anniversary of the Military Academy, a marching performance was scheduled. Minister of National Defense Gu Lisiung stated that, respecting the decision of former Minister of Defense Chu Kuo-cheng, only the strutting performance of the Joint Infantry Brigade will be cancelled, returning to the core of military training, maintaining the traditional marching by students. In the future, the anniversary celebrations of the Military Academy will focus on marching together instead of strutting. The original plan for the Joint Infantry Brigade to participate in the anniversary events was revoked by the Ministry of National Defense, with only students from the Military Academy performing the march. Title: Historic Moment. Nvidia's market value exceeds $3 trillion for the first time, surpassing Apple to become the second highest valued company globally. Publish time, 2024/06/06. Source, Set News. Key points * in Wednesday's local trading on the U.S. stock market, Nvidia's total market value surpassed Apple's for the first time, ranking second globally in market value, reaching $3.01 trillion at one point, marking a historic moment. Nvidia's stock price has soared by 147% since 2024. On the day of the report, Nvidia surged by over 5%, with the total market value exceeding $3 trillion, becoming the third company in history to surpass the $3 trillion mark in market value, and the second largest listed company after Microsoft. Wall Street believes that Nvidia surpassing Microsoft is just a matter of time. Additionally, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, Huang Zhensun's wealth increased by $5.2 billion on the 5th, with his net worth rising to $107.4 billion, approximately NT $3.47 trillion, ranking 13th in the global billionaire list. Title: Shinozaki Hyga receives 45-page letter from Toys. Takes 2 hours to read, admits to being chatty, wrote over 70 pages in 20 days. Publish time, 2024/06/06. Source, Set News. Key points * Toys was caught selling marijuana cigarettes 3 years ago and was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison, which became final on May 16. His relationship with Taiwanese-Japanese actress Shinozaki Hyga has also attracted attention. Shinozaki Hyga revealed on Threads that 20 days after Toys entered prison, he sent her a 45-page letter, which took her 2 hours to read. It is widely believed that this refers to a letter sent to her by her boyfriend Toys from prison. Within 20 days, Shinozaki Hyga wrote over 70 pages of letters to Toys, and Toys' reply consisted of 45 pages, sparking discussion. Many netizens find their interaction quite adorable, reminiscent of innocent childhood romances. Title: Fierce battle in truck driver warehouse, Beetle Nut Beauty saves him by removing her shoes. A pair of platform shoes came to his rescue. Publish time, 2024/06/06. Source, Set News. Key points * Truck driver surnamed Yang met Beetle Nut vendor Ahan through a social networking app. In 2007, they engaged in sexual activity inside a warehouse of the Beetle Nut stall. Ahan later accused Yang of sexual assault, and the Tainan District Court sentenced Yang to 3 years in prison. After the case was remanded for retrial, the judge found discrepancies in Ahan's testimony, and she claimed that she managed to remove her platform shoes despite being suppressed by Yang, which violates the law of experience. The appellate court ruled that Yang did not sexually assault Ahan, overturning the original verdict and acquitting him of all charges, with the case subject to further appeal. Title: Strangling Malaysian female student argues assisting in liberation, Chan Boyan escapes death in second trial. Publish time, 2024/06/06. Source, Set News. Key points * Chan Boyan was accused of strangling a Malaysian female student who came to Taiwan for studies in October 2022, arguing that he was assisting her in liberation. The Shillin District Court sentenced him to life imprisonment and deprived him of civil rights for life. The High Court, in its second trial, dismissed the appeal, upholding the life sentence. Chan confessed that after sponsoring the female student, he regretted it, and went to her residence to demand money. After being rejected, he planned the crime. The judge determined that Chan's motive was a financial dispute, premeditated crime, and sentenced him to life imprisonment, with the case subject to further appeal. Title: Tang Chiping continues to deny mother's corpse, unclaimed body to be buried by New Taipei City Funeral Home if exceeded deadline. Publish time, 2024/06/06. Source, Set News. Key points * Actor Tang Chiping's 73-year-old mother was found dead on the rooftop of their home on June 3. Tang denies that the body is his mother, claiming that the clothing and body shape do not match. Authorities cannot forcibly take DNA samples, but have determined the body to be Tang's mother. If Tang continues to deny the corpse, it will be considered an unclaimed body, and ultimately handled by the funeral home. After the investigation by the prosecutor's office is completed and the body is confirmed to be Tang's mother, if Tang does not claim it, the body will be cremated collectively, but will still require instructions from the prosecutor. Title * Executive Yuan to propose reconsideration of parliamentary reform bills, added to morning legislative meeting. Time * June 6, 2024. Source * China Times. Highlights * The Legislative Yuan passed the third reading amendment to the Parliamentary Reform Act. The Executive Yuan will provide relief in accordance with constitutional procedures. Today's legislative meeting will add the reconsideration of the Legislative Yuan Exercise of Functions Act and the title of Chapter 1 and Article 141 of the Criminal Code of the Republic of China. Title * Han Kuo-yu issues emergency statement late at night, Wu Tizichia discovers something very important, very crucial. Time * June 6, 2024. Source * China Times. Highlights * Legislative Yuan Speaker Han Kuo-yu denied supporting former Taipei County Magistrate Zhou Shiwei's candidacy for the 2025 Kuomintang, KMT, chairmanship and forming an alliance with Taichung Mayor Liu Suyen and Legislative Yuan Vice Speaker Chang Chieshen. He emphasized focusing on internal parliamentary affairs and not intervening in any party matters. However, Wu Tizhi, chairman of the Formosa News, pointed out that next year's party chairman is very important, suggesting that Han Kuo-yu may, with the support of his supporters, run for the party chairman again for his own future. He emphasized that being both the party chairman and the presidential candidate would help in the coordination of KMT resources. He stressed that the party chairman must have the ability to challenge the incumbent president for the KMT to win the 2028 election. Title * Crashing Green Camp. Huangpu Military Academy's anniversary didn't invite Yu Beichen, media reveals cruel reality. Time * June 6, 2024. Source * China Times. Highlights * President Lai Ching-te will host the Huangpu Military Academy's centennial celebration of the founding of the Whampoa Military Academy. However, retired Major General Yu Beichen posted on Facebook that he did not receive an invitation to the anniversary celebration, sparking discussions among netizens. Media person Huang Yangming pointed out that this incident highlights Yu Beichen's failure to integrate into the core circle of the Democratic Progressive Party, DPP. Even in the Ministry of National Defense under the DPP's administration, he could not obtain priority invitations. He emphasized that the DPP needs to respect the wishes of their superiors rather than being asked to provide invitations. Whether Yu Beichen made a request to the office of Guliseung is another matter. Title * Assaulting Superior. Air Force Sergeant Major embraces and gropes female captain, losing millions in retirement pension. Time * June 6, 2024. Source * China Times. Highlights * In a sexual harassment case at the residence of a female captain, an Air Force Sergeant Major was sentenced to 1 year in prison by the court. The Sergeant Major argued that it was sexual harassment but denied molestation. The judge determined based on testimony that he engaged in molestation. His appeal was not supported, and he was eventually discharged from the military, and his retirement pension was cancelled. Title * Hualien Hotel booking rate plummets, another hotel to suspend operations from August to end of year. Time * June 6, 2024. Source * China Times. Highlights * Following the impact of the 403 Hualien earthquake, the local tourism industry has been severely affected. Several well-known hotels and resorts, including Taraco Silks Place, Lanshan Regent, Lixiang, Han Pin Hotel, and the Butterfly Valley Hot Spring Resort, have successively suspended operations. The Butterfly Valley Hot Spring Resort announced that it would suspend accommodation, dining, and hot spring services from August to the end of December, with specific opening times to be announced. Hotel booking rates in Hualien have remained low since April. While the government has provided subsidies to rescue tourism, the hotel booking rate for the upcoming Dragon Boat Festival holiday is still less than 20%, with June's accommodation rate below 10%, and July's booking rate only at 20%. Fuyuan National Forest Recreation Area still maintains normal operations, open daily from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Title * Packing luggage for travel? Many people have these two habits. Airport warns, avoid at all costs. Time * June 5, 2024. Source * China Times. Highlights * During the summer travel peak, delayed luggage is a common problem for travelers. However, attaching ribbons or strips as personal marks on luggage is not a good method. Baggage handlers at Dublin Airport warn that these ribbons can interfere with luggage scanning, increasing processing time. The airport reminds passengers to not only avoid adding additional marks on their luggage but also to remove previous baggage tags and stickers. Additionally, it is important to ensure that the wheels of the luggage are properly stored to avoid malfunctions. Furthermore, it is advisable not to place marzipan, a common European snack, in luggage to avoid confusion with explosives during luggage inspection. Title * Kaohsiung already out of the picture for NVIDIA Research Center? Chen Qimai reveals mysterious smile, dabbling like a duck. Time * June 6, 2024. Source * China Times. Highlights * Huang Rongxuan, chairman of NVIDIA, revealed the possibility of establishing a research center near Taipei, sparking competition among various places. Kaohsiung Mayor Chen Qimai declined to reveal details, stating that they are dabbling like a duck, but emphasized continuous efforts. When asked if they had already been excluded, Chen did not respond directly. He mentioned that Kaohsiung has unique advantages, respecting human rights and pursuing the spirit of freedom. He reiterated that efforts to attract NVIDIA's investment will continue. Chen also revealed that he has met with the CEO of AMD, emphasizing Taiwan's leading position in servers and computing power. He called for unity to jointly develop the market. Title * Male star's career shelved after patronizing prostitution and calling a transgender person, celebrates 10th wedding anniversary with 8-year-old son's first appearance. Time * June 6, 2024. Source * China Times. Highlights * mainland Chinese actor Huang Hebo was shunned in 2014 due to a scandal involving patronizing prostitution and calling a transgender person. He married actress Chu Beizi, and the couple celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary, with their 8-year-old son making his first public appearance. In 2019, Chu Beizi admitted that Huang Hebo's mental state was affected, but she firmly believed in and supported him, stating, "I chose to believe in him, and I have no regrets about the choice I made," expressing hope for his return to prominence. Title: Heavy rain continues. These 2 days will be the wettest throughout Taiwan, weather forecast for Dragon Boat Festival holiday revealed. Published date: June 6, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: continuous heavy rain is expected across Taiwan for the whole week, especially during the Dragon Boat Festival holiday period. The rain will intensify starting from today until next week. The rain is attributed to the continuous eastward movement of the rain belt in southern China, combined with the proximity of the low-pressure system in the Guangdong Sea. The southern region and central mountainous areas are likely to experience brief showers or thunderstorms, with a high chance of localized heavy rain in the afternoon. Other areas also have a high probability of rainfall. During the daytime when the rain stops, the temperature in the north will be between 25 to 26 degrees Celsius, while in other areas, it will range from 27 to 30 degrees Celsius. Throughout the Dragon Boat Festival holiday, the rainfall will persist, especially on Friday and Saturday. The southern and southeastern regions will experience intermittent, localized, and short-term showers or thunderstorms throughout the day, and even thunderstorms. In other areas, there will be localized, short-term thunderstorms in the afternoon, accompanied by sultry weather. The southwest wind will bring abundant moisture, leading to unstable atmospheric conditions. Strong convection is expected in the afternoon, accompanied by severe weather such as thunder, strong winds, and sudden heavy rainfall. From the 13th to the 15th, the front will be near Taiwan, with brief showers or thunderstorms expected in the central and southern regions, and localized, short-term showers or thunderstorms in other areas. Title: TSMC takes major action. Repurchases 3,249 shares at stunning prices per share exposed. Published date: June 6, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: TSMC's board of directors approved the repurchase of 3,249 company shares today to offset the dilution effect caused by the issuance of restricted employee stock rights. The repurchase price range is between NT$5.98 to NT$12.81 per share, with the repurchase period from June 6 to August 5. These repurchased shares will be cancelled to protect shareholder rights. Previously, TSMC repurchased 1,387 company shares from the centralized market from February 16 to February 25, 111th year of the Republic of China, also to counteract the dilution effect caused by the issuance of restricted employee stock rights. Title: Worried about thick waist? Expert recommends 3 fat-scraping superfoods to reduce fat. Published date: June 5, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: dietary control and regular exercise are key to weight loss. However, according to past surveys by the Ministry of Health and Welfare, more than half of Taiwanese adults with a normal BMI have a thick waist, indicating a warning sign of excessive visceral fat. A weight loss physician recommends 3 types of superfoods to reduce fat deposition: foods rich in dietary fiber, such as red beans, black beans, and chia seeds; fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as salmon, mackerel, and cod; and green tea rich in catechins and polyphenols. The easiest way to judge the accumulation of visceral fat is to measure the waist circumference. Adults with a waist circumference greater than 90 cm for men and 80 cm for women should be cautious about excessive visceral fat. Waist circumference is an important indicator of whether there is metabolic syndrome, and BMI is not the only standard. The distribution of fat concentrated in the abdomen, such as the butterfly sleeves on the arms and especially the abdominal fat, is prone to chronic diseases. Therefore, waist circumference is an important indicator of whether there is metabolic syndrome, and BMI is not the only standard. Title: Super Lucky Month in June. 3 zodiac signs to strike it rich. 1 category of people may hit the jackpot and enjoy good fortune. Published date: June 6, 2024. Source: TVBS News. Key points: the astrology column on Soho.com reveals that June will be a lucky month for the zodiac signs of Ox, Dragon, and Monkey. Those born under the Ox sign will bravely embrace new challenges, possibly a career transition or investment in new projects. Persistent efforts will yield fruitful results. Regarding wealth, their expertise and experience will gain favor with benefactors, resulting in substantial investment returns and an increase in salary. Dragons possess natural leadership charm and innovative thinking. In June, they will excel in the workplace, and their decisive and judgmental abilities will push forward work plans, with one cooperative opportunity after another. They will earn remarkable income, realizing their dream of financial freedom. The monkeys' wit and precise social skills will lead to a surge in wealth in June. They will open up new business opportunities and networks, attracting more funds. Their sideline fortunes are also remarkable. They may become the next lucky winner. June's financial fortune will be like waves, and those born under the monkey sign must seize the opportunity. Headline: U.S. stocks could rise until July. Goldman Sachs, Summer Party Begins. Published, June 6, 2024. Source: Economic Daily. Highlights: Goldman Sachs Group pointed out that a surge of passive equity allocations is expected to flood into the U.S. stock market in early July, potentially driving the overall U.S. stock market momentum until early summer this year. Rubina, an executive director of Goldman's Global Markets Division, noted that the start of the new quarter will usher in a rapid influx of funds into the stock market and predicted a return of retail investors during the summer. He emphasized that the first half of July is historically the best 2 weeks of the year for the stock market. According to his calculations, around $26 billion in new capital is expected to flow into the U.S. stock market every July. Considering the upcoming capital flows and market dynamics, the threshold for shorting stocks is currently very high. On Wednesday, the S&P 500 index rose above 5,300 points, driven by large-cap technology stocks, with Nvidia's stock price hitting a record high, becoming the second largest stock by weight in the S&P 500 index with a weight of 6.6%. Headline: Kaohsiung home buyers weep. Delayed purchase by 1 quarter costs millions, real estate agents, Nvidia's arrival may further stoke frenzy. Published, June 6, 2024. Source: Economic Daily. Highlights: According to real price data from Taiwan Real Estate Group, the Kaohsiung housing market in May not only saw the number of buying and selling transactions exceed 5,000 units, reaching a historic high, but prices also continued to rise. In the first quarter of this year, the average transaction price of used buildings over 5 years old reached 221,000 yuan, with an increase of 12,000 yuan per ping in just 1 quarter. The average price of new homes has reached 330,000 yuan, with an increase of 27,000 yuan per ping for the quarter and a price difference of 39,000 yuan year-on-year. Behind the red-hot housing market in Kaohsiung is the boost from TSMC's factory establishment and the buying enthusiasm spurred by the new Chang'an policy. Although the force of the used housing market is slightly weaker, it still increased by 10% annually. The purchasing power in Kaohsiung's housing market is strong, with 2 to 3 bedroom units being the main focus, especially the increased interest in 2-bedroom units. In the TSMC concept area, the transaction price of 2-bedroom new homes has reached 30,000 yuan, and the price of 2-bedroom used homes with a 7-year history has also risen. For home buyers, the concern of the later you buy, the more expensive it gets is growing, and the assistance of the new Chang'an policy is accelerating the willingness to purchase. Headline: Huang Rongsun sets off a storm, real price reveals changes in night market real estate. 833 transactions in one area in a year. Published, June 6, 2024. Source: Economic Daily. Highlights: Taichung's night markets are gradually becoming a hot topic, with Nvidia CEO Huang Rongsun's fondness for night markets attracting attention. Real estate agents say that night markets were once seen as undesirable facilities due to noise, messiness, and traffic problems. However, people's perceptions have gradually changed. Yongyi Real Estate has compiled real price registration data from the surrounding areas of Taichung's 3 major well-known night markets: Fengjia Night Market, Chengxiao Road Night Market, and Chenghua Road Tourism Night Market. Among them, the surrounding area of the Chenghua Road Tourism Night Market has seen 727 transactions in the past year, accounting for 35% of the overall transaction volume in the administrative district. The transaction volume of Fengjia Night Market and Chengxiao Road Tourism Night Market also reached 30%, reflecting that people nowadays prioritize reasonable house prices and convenient living functions when purchasing properties. Yongyi Real Estate pointed out that the Chenghua Road Tourism Night Market has a history of more than 40 years. From the perspective of the 1 kilometer radius around the night market, there are department stores, hospitals, and parks. It has become a popular area for homebuyers due to its affordable housing prices and convenient transportation. Fengjia Night Market has a transaction volume of 833 units, attracting a large number of students and investors, and the surrounding housing prices are relatively affordable. The Chengxiao Road Tourism Night Market has a transaction volume of 352 units, which, although less, still attracts commuters' home buying needs. It is recommended that people who are interested in buying houses choose areas within a 5 to 10 minute walk from the night market. Headline: U.S. to sell $960 million F-16 aircraft parts to Taiwan, Ministry of National Defense, will help ensure proper equipment and replacement. Publication time, 2024/06/06. Source: Formosa News. Key points: Reuters quoted information from the Defense Security Cooperation Agency, DSCA, stating that the U.S. Department of State has agreed to sell spare and maintenance parts for Taiwan's F-16 fighter jets, estimated at a total price of about $80 million, approximately NT $25.8 billion. The Ministry of National Defense confirmed that the relevant arms sales case is undergoing the notification to Congress process and is expected to take effect officially in 1 month. The Ministry of National Defense pointed out that this move will help maintain the proper equipment and replacement of Taiwan's Air Force fighter jets, ensuring the continuity of our traditional combat capabilities. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated that the U.S. government has formally notified the sale of approximately $300 million worth of F-16 aircraft to Taiwan, including the general and special use of aircraft parts, enhancing Taiwan's self-defense capabilities. Headline: Exclusive interview, CEO Yang Jianho prefers Taiwan for AI supply chain expansion. Confident in creating additional 2,000 job opportunities. Publication time, 2024/06/06. Source: Formosa News. Key points: at the recent 2024 Taipei International Computer Show, 3 Taiwanese AI giants, Huang Rongxuan, Su Zhaifeng, and Liang Jianho, the founder and CEO of the American Supermicro, gathered. Liang Jianho revealed in an exclusive interview with Formosa News that if the decision is made to expand, the first choice will be in Taiwan, and he expressed confidence in bringing about approximately 2,000 job opportunities. Liang Jianho emotionally explained that Taiwan is his home, and in the future, it will become an important country in the global AI supply chain. He believes that Taiwan has advantages in the semiconductor industry, with relatively low costs and diligent and dedicated Taiwanese people. If expansion takes place in Taiwan, it is expected to bring thousands of job opportunities. Finally, Liang Jianho emphasized Taiwan's critical position in the AI wave, playing roles as a developer and supplier, especially in the research and development of system-level and component-level departments. Headline: Discussion on regulatory measures next week. Yang Chenlong reveals 3 warning signs for the real estate market. Property prices are indeed high. Publication time, 2024/06/06. Source: Formosa News. Key points: Yang Chenlong, governor of the central bank, admitted today during a report to the Finance Committee of the Legislative Yuan that property prices in Taiwan are indeed high, and he pointed out that the issue of whether to expand credit controls in the real estate market will be discussed at the 6th 13th Board of Directors and Supervisors meeting. Yang Chenlong stated that the central bank regularly discusses with banks, real estate agents and experts, and it is not a special situation. He frankly stated that the issue of high property prices in Taiwan and the relevant provisions of Article 72(2) of the banking law are discussed every time. As for whether to implement credit control measures again, Yang Chenlong stated that it will be announced at the 6th 13th Board of Directors and Supervisors meeting. Title: AI stock Supermicro emerges as dark horse. Liang Jianho, going with the flow is the greatest strength. Published, June 6, 2024. Source: View Magazine. Highlights asterisk. Liang Jianho, originally from Qi, founded Supermicro, which became the sought-after AI dark horse in the market over the past year. Alongside giants like Huang Rongxuan and Su Zhaifeng, he participated in Computex, attracting significant attention. Although not as well known in Taiwan as the other two, Supermicro's stock price has more than doubled, making it a focal point in the market. Liang Jianho was interviewed by View Magazine in Taiwan, where he shared his entrepreneurial journey. The company is dedicated to the design and manufacture of server motherboards and has seen substantial growth in revenue and profits in recent years by tapping into the AI theme. Liang Jianho faces challenges with a natural attitude and actively invests in the development of liquid cooling technology and plans for investment return to Taiwan. Title: What is Rust programming language? Will it replace C++? 2 features catapulting it as the top choice for AI development. Published, June 6, 2024. Source: View Magazine. Highlights asterisk. According to the Stack Overflow 2023 Developer Survey, although Rust ranks only 14th in the list of common languages, it stands first in the most admired ranking, with over 80% of developers expressing a desire to use it again next year. Rust has shown the fastest growth in the programming language popularity index over the past 5 years, reaching 2.1%, making it a language that everyone is happy to adopt as a Rustation. Rust, a relatively new language developed by Mozilla programmer Graydon Hoare in 2006, draws inspiration from life, emphasizing program efficiency and memory safety. In 2020, Discord engineers found that running speed increased by 10 times after rewriting the system in Rust. Many companies, such as Dropbox, Cloudflare, and Meta, have successfully applied Rust in file synchronization, network processing, and internal source code management. Title: Coffee drinking habits that significantly boost fat burning effectiveness, a comprehensive analysis. Published, June 6, 2024. Source: View Magazine. Highlights asterisk. Coffee not only boosts energy and improves work efficiency but also enhances fat burning effects when combined with exercise. According to the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, consuming caffeine approximately 60 minutes before exercise has the best supportive effect, increasing exercise performance by 2 to 5%. In addition, caffeine intake can increase fat oxidation rates during and after exercise, enhancing the afterburn effect and effectively burning fat. However, it is advisable to avoid caffeine intake 8 to 12 hours before sleep to avoid affecting sleep quality. In summary, coffee is not only a refreshing beverage but also a good companion for exercise, helping to achieve health goals. Title: Super Mario teaches you, failure is not the mother of success, small victories are. Published, June 6, 2024. Source: View Magazine. Highlights ***. Success does not come from a spectacular feat but rather from a series of small victories. When learning new things, trying new tasks, or joining a new company, do not aim for a grand entrance but proceed steadily, thinking about what is the first small victory I can achieve. These small victories are not too difficult, easy to achieve, and show results in a short time, maintaining continuous motivation. Success requires perseverance, but through the attainment of small victories, one can continuously experience the sweet taste of success. It is recommended to break down the colossal goal into achievable small goals, such as completing the card arrangement of a book instead of directly writing a book. The achievement of each small victory boosts confidence, paving the way for the pursuit of larger victories. Title: Taiwanese version of Elisa Lam missing for 16 years. Key husband's mysterious death suspected to become a suspense case. Published date, June 6, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: 16 years ago, a woman surnamed Lu from Shitu, Zhonghua, had an argument with her husband. She then left home with her 4-year-old daughter and took an elevator to a building in Yunlin town. The strange behavior in the elevator, where the woman took off her coat and her daughter's shoes, raised eyebrows. Despite family efforts to find them on TV, the husband, engrossed in alcohol, showed no concern for their disappearance. Last year, the husband died from a fall while repairing the water tower on the roof of their home, leaving the whereabouts of the woman and her daughter still a mystery. After 16 years, the woman was found dead in a water tower, echoing the case of Elisa Lam. The two cases, both involving water towers, have sparked widespread discussion in society. Title: 2024 Metro Cup Street Dance Competition, Energy returns as ambassador. Published date, June 6, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: the 2024 Metro Cup Street Dance Competition registration is now open until August 2. This year, the street dance group Energy has been invited to serve as ambassadors, becoming the most talked about singing and dancing male group. Reuniting as ambassadors, the group leader, Milk, expressed great honor and encouraged young friends to find their passion beyond dancing, knowing that feeling and applying it to life. The preliminary rounds will be held on August 10 and 11 at the Sunshine Hall of Dun Forest Park Station, with the finals scheduled for August 24 at the Baitu Hall of the Metro. This year's theme is Dream Leap, Dance on the Big Stage. In addition to cash prizes and overseas competition subsidies, the champion team will also perform at the Taipei New Year's Eve concert. Title: Lucky male student draws Huang Rongxun signed graphics card, sells it for 350,000, sparking debate. Published date, June 6, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: Huang Rongxun, CEO of NVIDIA, gave a speech at the National Taiwan University Sports Center, broadcast simultaneously to 7 universities across Taiwan. A lucky male college student drew Huang Rongxun's signed graphics card and auctioned it online for 350,000 yuan, sparking debate among netizens. The school authorities expressed respect for the student's behavior. Huang Rongxun expressed excitement about physical AI technology. The market price of the graphics card is about 36,000 yuan, 10 times the auction price. Netizens are concerned about how the godfather feels about this, but some believe that the market determines the value, which has nothing to do with us. The school expressed respect for the student's behavior and will promote the incident as a keepsake. This incident has also sparked discussion about NVIDIA's willingness to hold lottery events in the future. Title: Low booking rates for Kenting's Dragon Boat Festival holiday, hoteliers lament, need to tighten belts for the summer. Published date, June 6, 2024. Source: CTV News. Key points: with the Dragon Boat Festival holiday approaching, this year's overseas travel trend and unstable weather have led to unusually low occupancy rates at tourist attractions. On the first day of the Dragon Boat Festival holiday in Kenting, some businesses only reached a 90% occupancy rate, and even less than 50% on the last night. Some businesses have offered a 50% discount on 4-person rooms to salvage the occupancy rate. Tourists flock to the Back Lake Seafood Street, engaging in various water activities on the beach, but the booking rate remains poor. The Deputy General Manager of Kenting Zayatu Beach Hotel stated that the booking rate was about 70 to 80% on the first and second days, dropping to 50% on the third day. Businesses speculate that the low booking rate may be due to the overseas travel trend and unstable weather, prompting some hotels to offer half-price discounts on 4-person rooms on the third day of the holiday in hopes of saving the booking rate. Title: Lee Sichuan announces candidacy for 2026, I know New Taipei better than anyone. Published date: 2024/06/06. Source: CTI News. Key points ***. In the run-up to the 2026 election, one of the popular candidates, Lee Sichuan, made a statement yesterday that he knows New Taipei better than anyone else. Although it slipped out unintentionally, he later backtracked, saying, "It's too early to discuss. If I decide to run, I'll let you know." Lee Sichuan has previously served as a department head, deputy county mayor, and deputy mayor in New Taipei City. When asked about his potential candidacy for the position of mayor, he responded, "Let's not focus too much on elections. It's still early. I'll inform you if I decide to run." Incumbent Mayor Hou Yuyi believes that the successor to lead New Taipei City should possess expertise in municipal governance, which is interpreted by the public as supporting the current deputy mayor Liu Hojian. Title: Unacknowledged hospital bed crisis. Minister of Health and Welfare apologizes for disconnected data. Published date: 2024/06/06. Source: CTI News. Key points ***. The Ministry of Health and Welfare has acknowledged the nationwide hospital bed crisis for the first time. During a legislative session, Minister of Health and Welfare, Chu Taiyuan, admitted that the data could not reflect the actual situation and apologized. Legislators pointed out that the occupancy rate of hospital beds in medical centers has been declining year by year. The Ministry of Health and Welfare had previously denied the existence of a bed crisis, leading to criticism from both ruling and opposition legislators. Chu Taiyuan revealed that the ministry has formulated 12 major strategies and will discuss with relevant groups to find more proactive and effective methods to increase nursing manpower. Legislator Lu Jiankuo pointed out that despite the increased budget in recent years, the practicing rate of nursing personnel has continued to decline. He questioned the Ministry of Health and Welfare's responsibility in this regard. Title: Emerged after Yellow Kui incident. Chang Xiaoyan appears to pay respects at Chu Liquan's mother's wake, responds low-key to questions about her health. Published date: 2024/06/06. Source: CTI News. Key points ***. Chang Xiaoyan appeared at the wake of Chu Liquan's sister Quan, mother on the 6th, paying her respects. When asked about her health, she responded quietly, "I'm fine." Chu Liquan's mother passed away on the 1st due to pneumonia at the age of 93. Friends from various circles came to pay their respects, including Chang Xiaoyan, who had been absent for a while due to the incident involving her beloved disciple, Yellow Kui. She appeared low-key, dressed in all black with her signature blue hair, smiling and nodding in response to inquiries about her recent situation. When asked about her health, she softly replied, "I'm fine." Wang Liheng also arrived early and left after about 40 minutes, while Fan Weiqi stated that Sister Quan is in good condition, gesturing okay before leaving. Title: For Solution Shortage. Lin Qingyi responds to criticism, legislators demand minister to restrain her from speaking improperly. Published date: 2024/06/06. Source: CTI News. Key points ***. The recent shortage of normal saline solution has prompted the Ministry of Health and Welfare to urgently initiate an import project. However, offering to pay 2 to 3 times the current reimbursement price has been criticized as turning a crisis into a business opportunity. Facing criticism from the public, Deputy Minister of Health and Welfare Lin Qingyi retaliated on Facebook, stating, "Some people are talking nonsense while sitting comfortably." She expressed that if any manufacturer could import normal saline solution at the current health insurance drug price, she would personally sign the contract at their doorstep. Legislator Chen Xiaoqi criticized Lin Qingyi, who is now a deputy minister, for such behavior and requested the Minister of Health and Welfare to restrain her from speaking improperly. DPP legislator Lin Shufen criticized the lousy performance of the Food and Drug Administration, questioning whether Minister Chu Taiyuan had no other options. She demanded that if Wu Sumei continues to be employed, the minister should take political responsibility. Title: Tragic death of spirit medium after initiating kowtow, autopsy reveals cause. Published date: 2024/06/06. Source: CTI News. Key points ***. A tragic incident occurred in a temple in Qi City, where a 40-year-old man named Li, acting as a spirit medium, suddenly collapsed during a ritual and did not regain consciousness after hitting his head on the ground. Despite efforts to resuscitate him, he could not be saved. An autopsy conducted by forensic experts at the Qi District Prosecutor's Office concluded that the cause of death was psychogenic death. The incident took place at the UHSU Temple in Meishan, Qi County, where worshippers from a temple in Taichung came to pay their respects. As 2 male mediums walked side by side in front of the temple square, Li suddenly swayed and fell forward, hitting his head on the ground, a scene captured by nearby worshippers. While a kindergarten teacher knew how to administer first aid, Lee remained without breath or heartbeat even after CPR was performed. Emergency services arrived and declared him dead. Despite various opinions from metaphysical experts, the forensic conclusion was that Lee's death was caused by psychogenic factors. Title: This fruit is lethal to kidney patients. Consumption may lead to death. Published time: 2024/06/05. Source: EBC News. Key points: patients with impaired kidney function need to be particularly cautious about their diet, especially avoiding the consumption of star fruit. Nephrologist Dr. Hong Yongxiang pointed out that the toxins in star fruit cannot be metabolized by the kidneys, posing a severe risk to patients with renal failure, which may lead to symptoms such as numbness in the limbs, coma, and even death. Reports show that among 20 cases of star fruit poisoning, most patients consumed only half or one fresh star fruit, or drank commercially available star fruit juice. However, the outcomes were severe, including symptoms such as limb numbness, impaired consciousness, incessant hiccups, and ultimately, 8 deaths and 12 recoveries. Title: Tang Chipping shouts on balcony, suspected of saying, "I didn't curse my mother." Published time: 2024/06/06. Source: EBC News. Key points: entertainer Tang Chipping shouted and sang loudly on the balcony of his rented residence in Tamsui, New Taipei City, this morning, June 6, frightening nearby residents. Tang's mother was found dead on the rooftop of their community recently, and his mental condition has been unstable. When the police arrived in response to the report, Tang was already inside the house. Although he smelled of alcohol, his emotions were stable, and the police did not have grounds to forcibly take him to the hospital. After recording the necessary information and issuing a suicide prevention notification as required by regulations, the police left. The Taipei Film and Drama Workers Union stated that if Tang is a member, they will proactively provide psychological counseling or social welfare resources. Title: Yang Qinlong, global stock market enthusiasm boosts Taiwan stocks to new highs, but caution is advised. Published time: 2024/06/06. Source: EBC News. Key points: Taiwan stocks once again hit a record high in intraday trading today, with central bank governor Yang Qinlong stating that the Taiwan stock market is closely linked to global markets. Investors should be aware that the index has reached a relatively high level and should exercise caution. Nvidia's market value surpassed $3 trillion for the first time, and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Companies, TSMC, American Depository Receipts, ADR, surged by 6.9% on June 5, setting a new closing high. This stimulated Taiwan stocks to open significantly higher on June 6, rising by 458 points in early trading to reach 21,943.86 points, setting a new intraday high. In his report to the Legislative Yuan's Finance Committee, Yang indicated that although the stock market is booming, the Financial Supervisory Commission has reminded investors to be cautious. He also urged the public to pay attention. Regarding whether the exchange rate of the new Taiwan dollar will continue to depreciate, Yang stated that it is determined by market supply and demand, making it difficult to predict. However, he pointed out that the depreciation of the renminbi may be limited due to factors such as external debt and capital outflows. As for the U.S. economy and the Federal Reserve's interest rate cuts, Yang stated that the market generally believes that there is a higher probability of a rate cut in September, but the timing of the rate cut is difficult to predict due to significant changes. News headline: Serious accident in front of Tainan New Southgate department store. Woman riding electric scooter fatally hit, driver flees scene. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Today News Cloud. News highlights: a fatal accident occurred on the morning of June 6 in front of the New Southgate department store on Ximen Road in the South District of Tainan City. A large truck collided with an electric scooter for unknown reasons, causing the female rider to die on the spot. When the paramedics arrived, the woman was already pronounced dead at the scene and was not transported to the hospital. It is reported that the driver responsible for the accident was not present at the scene when the incident occurred and allegedly left without inspecting the situation. The police have currently reviewed surveillance footage and are in contact with the owner of the vehicle for further clarification on the exact cause of the accident. News headline: Yu Tian's heart almost stopped beating. Son-in-law pursues Yu Yuankai's $40 million inheritance. He exposes family secrets. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Today News Cloud. News highlights: it was exclusively reported by this journal recently that after the passing of Yu Tian's daughter, Yu Yuankai, her son-in-law, Gary Chenjian, brazenly demanded $40 million from Yu Tian. Diz Highway disclosed on Newsdig Wow that Yu Tian was furious about this matter, and his heart almost stopped. Diz Highway expressed that Yu Tian found this incident very embarrassing, which made him extremely angry. As early as 2 years ago, when Yu Yuankai passed away, Diz Highway overheard complaints from Li Yaping and Yu Tian about Gary's situation in the rest area of the chapel, including Gary's lack of income and his constant demands for money from Yu Yuankai. Li Yaping told Diz Highway that she hoped these words would not spread because she still wanted to give Gary some face. News headline: Gu Liqiang cancels traditional lance skills, officers and soldiers vacation reports, all return to combat training. Release time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Today News Cloud. News highlights: Defense Minister Gu Liqiang made his first visit to the Legislative Yuan to report. Green Committee member Shen Boyang focused on combat training and management issues during the questioning. Gu Liqiang stated that training programs such as traditional lance skills that do not conform to the concept of close combat will be abolished, and daily vacation reports for officers and soldiers will be discontinued. He advocated for missionary education and a return to the basics of combat training. Regarding the goose-stepping performance for the centenary anniversary of the Army Academy, he stated that the decision of former Minister Chiu Qiuchen will be respected, and in the future, the focus will be on stepping in step. Shen Boyang raised concerns about vacation reports for officers and soldiers, while Gu Liqiang emphasized reducing formalism, returning to the basics of combat training, and reminding officers and soldiers of things to pay attention to. News title: 57-year-old Lin Mizio shockingly diagnosed with hemophilia. Lost 7 kilograms due to extreme weight loss, hardly endured, felt almost dying. Publication time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Today Star Cloud. News highlights: Lin Mizio was shocked to be diagnosed with hemophilia. She lost 7 kilograms due to weight loss for her first album and ended up hospitalized for a week due to exhaustion. After recovery, she humorously described this period as a postpartum confinement period, feeling quite good. Although her body has recovered, she reminded herself to always pay attention to her physical condition. She expressed deep gratitude for her husband's attentive care, considering it the happiest moment in her life. News title: Yu Yeonsok arrives in Taiwan in a dazzling manner. Crossing legs, he smiles and waves, triggering thousands of cheers. Publication time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Today Star Cloud. News highlights: Yu Yeonsok arrived in Taiwan today, June 6, ahead of his Taiwan fan meeting on the 8th. When he appeared at Incheon Airport early in the morning, his super high popularity was evident as he was surrounded by fans. He smoothly arrived at Dawin International Airport at noon, where the continuous screams of nearly 1,000 fans could be heard upon passing through the immigration gate. He warmly waved and greeted everyone. News title: She receives all the love in the venue. Yu Yeonsok spots a fan carrying him and rushes up laughing. Publication time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Today Star Cloud. News highlights: South Korean heartthrob Yu Yeonsok arrived at Dawin Airport on June 6 via OZ711 flight. He appeared around 12:21 p.m., flashing a friendly smile and waving to fans in all directions. With his down-to-earth style, he even stepped back to wave again, causing screams to fill the entire venue. A lucky fan specially made a life-size standee, and upon seeing it, Yu Yeonsok laughed and rushed forward to make a heart shape, becoming the only one in the venue to receive such love. News title: Super Junior confirms Taipei Arena additional show ticket sales information revealed. 3 days of non-stop fun in August. Publication time: June 6, 2024. Data reference: Today Star Cloud. News highlights: Super Junior will kick off the Super Show spin-off, Halftime Asian Tour on the 22nd of this month. On June 6, it was announced as a surprise that an additional show in Taipei on August 16 has been added. Ticket information has been released, with ELF members able to pre-purchase tickets from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on June 8, while general ticket sales will start at 2 p.m. on the same day. It is worth noting that the ticket system page reminds that from 6/6 onwards, ATM virtual account payments will not be available, only credit card payments. The organizers also specifically stated that the pre-purchase for this additional show will not be reopened for Weverse registration. The membership number that has been successfully registered will continue to be used.